So, this is basically Peryites realm right here. Everything inside the green border is essentially navmeshed. Is navmeshable. Sorry. The first stream that we did everything inside this pink area up here. Yesterday's stream was everything inside the blue area. And then today's stream, I am going to try and aim. Oh, why? I should get a different color. There we go. I'm going to try and aim to get at least everything in this area, and then we've just got this area. So it's going to be it's going to take 4 streams to get through this. I don't think I can get this entire area done, and the 3 cave zones as well. So what I'm planning on doing is we'll see about getting these 10 cells done, and then we will what's the word? We might do an interior or 2. I've got a few interiors that I need to get done. So we might do a few interiors at the end. But let me pause the music and we'll jump on in game. Hope you're doing well, Glitz and Deviate. I am sorry I forgot to say hi. 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 Hoi. Right, let's jump on in. We might actually get more cells done. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go today. But we definitely won't be able to do the entire realm. Right. So we will be spawning in the entrance of Peryites realm. No, go away. And so the areas that we're going to be working on today are going to be over this side of the realm. If I turn on Navmesh mode. Oh, I haven't got the plugin enabled, that's why. I haven't got the plugin enabled, that's fine. It's going to be all of this kind of area here that we're working on. So there's a few cliffs, there's a few areas that we can get up on top of and stuff like that, and a lot of just weird areas. All these little cracks that we can get into, and all of these little pathways. It shouldn't take too long to do this, just because of the nature of it. It's very condensed and compact comparatively to some of the other areas that we've done. The biggest cell that we've got to do is this one here. This is probably the biggest cell that we've got in terms of navmeshable area. So yeah, I think we've got a little bit of this path to do as well. I think we navmeshed this path yesterday as well. And then, yeah, we did. We definitely did this bit. We have got this area over here. Sorry, put your sword away. I didn't mean to click. I didn't mean to pull out my sword. I think we've got this area over here to navmesh, which is this area here over the bridge before we get to the like tunnely area. So there's this area here, very the space is very enclosed. How's it going, Magical Hat? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we've got this little area to do, which would lead back up to the entrance, and then we've got this final area over here. I like how the Lod isn't got the full tree model. But yeah, we've got this area to do. So yeah, we'll see. Is there a light poison effect in this area? There is not a poison effect if you're in this sort of area here. However, if we go... No, not fumes. However, if we turn off God mode and we pop down here, if you go in the acid, yes, it will definitely kill you. Like, immediately. Immediate death. So, yeah. Immediate death. But yeah, let's get going here. Peryites realm. Let's load up the CK and we'll start smashing out these cells. Hopefully we can get the 10 cells done that I want to today, but considering we have been getting more than 10 cells done, it's yeah, been crazy. Hey, how's it going, Nada? Right. Peryites realm. We are going 16-16. And as you can see, this is pretty much where we got to yesterday. We're going to be starting on the cells down here and then work our way north. So we'll work on this cell first. I don't know if you can really... Is there anything in this cell? Oh, there's a little bit. A little tiny bit in this cell, and then that's in the main area. So, yeah, we'll work on... Hang on. We'll work on this one first, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, hope everybody's day has been good. I haven't long finished work for the day. And now we get to chill out with some Skyblivion stuff. How's it going, Fluffy Bags? Hope you're doing well. Triangles indeed, sir. Really don't like all these like jagged rocks, to be honest. They just make everything a pain in the ass to work with. Evening streams are getting for a lot of extra work. Nice. Come on, I shouldn't be promoting work, okay? I should be making you... I should be distracting you from work, not getting through work, okay? Oh dear. think I've got a little bit of a cough or something coming on. Again, like the 20th time this year. Hey, Senatori, how's it going? You are crazy, you know that? You're absolutely crazy. There's no need for it. No need. Hope you're doing well, though. Hope you are having a good day. Thanks for the 5 gift subs to Nada, Deviant Fish, Nitram, and the Dead Mine, and just... I cannot say that. My brain just can't say it. But yeah. If you've been gifted a sub, say thank you to Senatori. Had to take advantage. I'll have to activate my discounts because after the 23-minute like cheaper subs runs out, I've got 70 hours of 35% off subs that I can get. So I'll have to bear that in mind and activate that at some point. Not that I really care. It's cool that Twitch allows us to like give discounts on subs now ourselves. But it's not something that bothers me particularly, so. But regardless, I hope you're doing well, Centauri. Glad you caught another stream. Nice. Hope you're doing well, Sunbrick. They're gonna get a bit more frequent, probably just because I'm trying to wrap a lot up at the moment. I'm trying to get a lot of things wrapped up and finished, so they're probably gonna get more frequent, not less frequent. I don't know. No idea. I've got a list of about 10, so... yeah, Deviant. Centaur is awesome. Awesome and very generous and kind person. Like, extremely kind. Too kind, you might add. Pick a wheel and spin? Maybe. might be an idea. Who knows? We'll see when we get there. How we getting on with this? All of them are crawling out of their holes now to say thank you, Santori. Oh, I never joined this up. I'd say Santor is a fantastic, fantastic person. So if you did get gifted a sub, do say thank you. Long time supporter of like just the Skyblivion guys in general. So really, really appreciate it. I don't think we've got any of this bridge to... No, we don't. Okie dokie, that is the first cell down for today, which is that one. 280. Do a little bit of cleanup here and there. Honestly, that should probably be path as well, so I'm just going to change that to path. Right, we're going to go over this side now just to get this little bit done, because this makes more sense to get the smaller areas done first, and then we'll work our way into the bigger chunks. Should be able to go down this a little bit. Hey, Esper. Waiting for it, waiting for it, waiting for it. There it is. I was like, every time you come in, I was like, I'm waiting for the save. I'm waiting for it. Oh, thanks for the save, dude. I was actually getting a little bit worried there that it wasn't going to come. I was like, hang on, this is taking far too long by his standards. But nah, hope you're doing well, Esper.
Our ancient world seemed newborn in his eyes. No place could keep him, he yearned from the skies. He abandoned the way that Malthus foresaw. He followed a path of his own. And he strayed in the void as the wayward wanderer, despising the path that was meant just for him.
Making some tea. That's what I should have done before I started the stream. Oh well. Oh well.
He did find a home in the city below, where life neither purpose nor honor can.
Right, that's another cell done.
Who loved him held out her heart, and her suffering tore it apart. Cause he strayed in the void as the wayward wanderer, despising the path that was meant just for him. Yet the dreams that he sought in the deep red afterglow were as distant as.
Is there nav mesh underneath the model? If there's nav mesh underneath, no, it'll be stopped by the collision. They follow the collision, not the nav mesh. But if the nav mesh is obviously too below a model that they're too far to walk up, then it will just stop. They won't be able to walk up it. So right, next one. Afterglow, distant as ever before. Let's just get the path done as usual, and then we'll worry about the other stuff. Not that the path goes anywhere really. It just stops there. Okay. On this side at least. Thanks for the drinks, prick. I'll take that in a second. Oh, I should have brought the alcohol up today. God damn it. Ah well. Right. Get rid of this this stuff up here. Ah, there's more of these little baubles, whatever you want to call them. Effigies, I think is the correct terminology for them.
Well, I suppose that's good.
No one asked your opinion, Esper. Tough shit, you got it anyway. Rude. Always. I'm always rude. That's what a lot of people say, honestly. I do joke around a little bit. Probably a bit too much in some places. So, I don't know. I probably shouldn't do it too much on stream, just because there'll be someone who clips it and then just puts it on Reddit and was like, haha, Skyblivion developer was mean to blah 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 blah, and then take it fully out of context and just put it on Reddit, and it's just like, really? Robert's always the one being mean. Breaking stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yes. True, though. Very true.
They were only 200 people strong when Malthus ordered them to come along. Follow on my path to another land where happiness and peace forever dwell. They left and sailed across the mighty sea. They suffered hunger, fear, and misery. Their stocks were running low, yet they endured their woe, praising Malthus's wisdom day by day. Go and find the crimson star. It leads you to
First death inspired me on having blaming Robert. Valid. Totally valid.
your path, endure the plight, and one day you'll walk in the light.
Wow.
From waters dark an ancient monster rose, born from malice, evil to the bone. One man took the fight, he sacrificed his life for his people and the righteous path. Go and find the crimson star. It leads you to a land
I think Robert's asleep.
afar. Keep your path, endure the plight, and one day you'll walk in the light. In deepest, blackest night, the guard called out. Their shouts of joy resounded clear and loud. Wonderful and bright, from high up in the sky, a light shone down on another world. See it shine, the crimson star.
No, but I actually think he is actually asleep for once.
A land afar, the righteous path has eased our
All lurking in the shadows. True, true, true.
now we will walk in the light.
He'll pop in when he wakes up or gets an alert. As always. I was speaking to him earlier, like an hour ago, so... who knows? Right, that's 3 cells. 3 cells done. Very nice. No worries, Old World Blues. My pleasure. My pleasure. I have a stupid idea of Banner's mouth, but I'll make the do it. Just fucking do it. Just do it, otherwise James will be after you. Oh dear. Just do it. No worries. The deserter is going to art class. How disappointing. We have a deserter on our hands. Just join to replace glitz. How goes it? It goes. It definitely goes. It's going, for sure. Hope you're doing well, Evan. Okay, we're starting to get to the bigger cells again. It's just starting. So it doesn't. This doesn't really go anywhere. So guess can't complain too much. Right, that's the rock that we can get on. More cursed shit from the mind of Hinamoto. What they say is in because fucking Oblivion's random combos are still great. Oh, that should be another cell as well. So that's 4 done in... I don't know how long I've been live. An hour? An hour. Less than an hour. One tick, guys. One tick. Sorry, one tick. Sorry, guys. I was just reading up 259. Sweet. Okay. We're making some really good progress here. Just these 2 cells, those 2 cells, and those 2. So we've got 6 that I want to get done today if possible. Get rid of all the coral in the cells first, and then we'll be able to smash through this pretty quickly. Yeah, we are. We are. But to us, it's not a big deal. We'd rather have the space saving because as long as there's some cover, which there is, there's always some cover. It's fine. The cover system, especially for Skyrim, doesn't get used a lot anyway, so as long as there's some cover, it doesn't make a difference. And that's just a optimization that we've decided to take for Skyblivion. Obviously, it differs from project to project, but that's just an optimization step we have chosen to make. Because at the end of the day, like, the cover system doesn't get used a ton in Skyrim. And it saves I mean, it's not a lot of space saving, but in the grand scheme of things, it'll probably save a few megabytes. And obviously, we're trying to get the games on various areas for release, so every megabyte sort of counts, and we're trying to make it so that we have space to expand into the DLCs as well. So yeah, and I really don't want to fucking do it manually. There's that as well. We used to like get autogen to to do cover, and then and then clean the cover up, and then like edit it manually. But we just decided in the end, well, when I say we, I decided in the end it wasn't worth it. So all of the cover hate and all of that crap, if you don't like it, you can hate on me for that, because that was a decision that I made for the project, along with Robert. I ain't gonna lose. I ain't gonna lose sleep over not doing like full on cover, to be honest. Right, now we've got to go over to this way. Ooh. I really did not sleep well last night. At all, like, at all. Just kept waking up every like 5 minutes, it felt like. Super light sleep. The prophecy came true? What prophecy? Hey, how's it going, laser? Lazy. Hope you're doing well. I had to go live today. Yeah, expect me to go live more often, the closer to the end of the year we get, obviously, because need to start wrapping a lot of stuff up. 270. Right, that is half the amount of cells that I wanted to do in today's stream already done. One tick. One tick, guys. Okay. Right, this one should be fairly quick as well, just because there's not a lot of nav-meshable area. Like the smallest amount of nav-meshable area. I'm gonna say no to walking up that. Just to be sure. Might be able to. Just do that. I was caught on the FX. That's fine. Don't forget to sleep. I'm trying to sleep. Don't know. I have no idea what's going on with my sleep schedule at the moment. Just fucked. Absolutely fucking fucked. Really more of a, yeah. It's like, I'm tired, I better sleep. And then when I do, like, try to go to sleep, I'm just like... Yeah. Crazy flakes. Right. So we are 6 cells in around about an hour. Because, obviously, we spent 15 minutes talking at the beginning. So these cells are going to take a little bit longer. But we're going to try and get these 3 done. And maybe the 4th one here. Like these cells. And we'll see where we go. Hey, how's it going, Malkav? Proper mad. That's one word for it. That's definitely one word for it. Right, let's get the paths done first, like always. They usually take the least amount of thought. And we have something to build off of once the paths are done. So guys, I'm trying to keep an eye on the community server just because it's a bit... I don't know. It was a bit fighty recently. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, guys. My voice is still a bit hurting from yesterday. I guess you guys can just chill and listen to the music. Cool. Cool indeed. I wish these corals would be allowed to be selected outside in the object window and disabled that way. Just doing it manually is absolute nightmare. But for some reason you can select the corals in the object window, and then when you try and hide them, it doesn't do it. It just sits there laughing at you. I think we're doing well on just general timings today. wondering what ways the grid shape and density could affect the AI. So what I am doing is usually like the optimum way of doing the grid. Usually, so we can see the triangle number bottom right hand corner just here. Per cell, the optimum triangle count is around 500. We have sort of sussed, shall we say. Triangles too big or triangles too small just cause the AI to be funky, shall we say. Funky and fucky. For sure. Like, I don't know, an example of that is an NPC won't go through a door, or it won't go through, it just refuses to do anything, shall we say. Hey Burgess. Playing Silent Hill 2 in the background. I appreciate that. Yeah, and it helps performance a little bit. Similar to how we clean up cover edges. Just slight performance gains that most companies won't do. Even though we're not a company, obviously. Like, this is not a typical job that any game developer does. Yeah, true that. True that. Bethesda, they just tend to generally auto-generate their Navmesh, and then very light, do a light cleanup of it. From my understanding. Obviously, I don't know how they work or how their workflow is, so I couldn't say. But this is definitely not something that you would see them doing. That is for damn sure. What I dread to think how many triangles I've placed over the few years. Hey, Skyflyer44. Thank you for the follow. Right. That is 7 cells done. In an hour and 15. Oh. So what I want to get done is at least these 3 cells. Let me refresh from here. Creation Engine 2 supports it, I personally feel in a little bit of a better way. Yeah, I'll probably just get these 3 cells done. But for example, this, let me save it just in case it goes wrong. So I have where's my auto generation settings? I worked very hard to figure out some of the auto gen settings. It took me many hours to mess with them. So if we were to do this cell, I'm gonna get up and stretch my legs while it's doing that because it's gonna take a minute. So I'll be right back in a second, guys. But yeah, you can see why we don't auto-generate it as well, just because it takes this long just to start doing anything. And I think, by the looks of it, the creation engine has crashed trying to auto-gen this cell. So, yeah, it's... I think it has actually crashed, which is why I saved prior. Yeah, it's not even doing anything. Yep. That's why we don't auto-generate as well. It just can't handle it for our purposes, because our train geometry and all that stuff is a lot more complex. So, yeah. Right. Skyblivion Peryites. But yeah. And plus, it helps when your assets are set up for autogen. We have got 0 assets set up for auto generation for Skyblivion, so that plays a part in it. So yeah. We can auto-gen stuff. It's like we auto-gen large swaths of the ocean. Just because obviously there's fuck all in it. So we could auto-gen quite a large chunk of it. Which is the only time we've really used auto-generation, because if there's nothing in it, it's got no geometry to calculate or anything. We've used it on very few like flat world cells as well. So we have used it a bit to help things, but not a ton. Right, guys, I'm just trying to still keeping an eye on things in the community chat a little bit. When I say community chat, I mean the Discord server. Making sure things don't get too out of hand, like they have been recently. I would so we would have to go into the object. I can't really easily show you, but basically what you do is you go into the object, you then navmesh that object in the in a certain way, and then that basically sort of like transposes the navmesh onto that object for when the autogen goes over. So it will take that navmeshed data that you've given it, and it will use that data in order to generate other navmesh. So it's basically almost copy and paste in your navmesh in other places, essentially. I'd have to figure it out again. It's been a long time since I've tried to mess with it. We might do it for Shivering Isles, because there's a lot of assets that we probably won't reuse for Shivering Isles and all that stuff. So we might give it a go then, when we're kind of working with more of a clean slate, so to speak. So yeah. Many people have tried computer graphics, and everybody has failed. Many have tried, including, I feel like, the people that made the Skyblivion data converter. They gave it a good go, but yeah. It's just hard to like really import the correct data into the CK. That's the big problem. End of the day, I don't really want to be doing Navmeshing. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie with that. Like, at the end of the day, I would rather be doing what I am better at, in my opinion, which is level design, but... Or at least getting back into level design, because I haven't done any level design for years. Oh well. For a long time, put it that way. It's not years, but... Rather do that and getting back to my own one, but... I miss just modding Skyrim in a way. Well, I still do it. It's more of a side project now, but gotta get Skyblivion out to you guys. That is my priority. Once I get this cell finished, I'll check to see if I can figure out the auto-gen settings for you, so you guys can take a look at it and see what's going on. With how an object Navmesh is set up. Because at the end of the day, it isn't really voodoo, so it's just I've got to remember how to fucking do it. But it is done per object, that's all I know. I always thought under level, water levels were a great way of I mean, there is a few underwater areas and levels for Skyblivion, so it's not a real pain. We just almost navmesh it as if it's on the surface, but then flag it with certain water areas. It's not really a pain. I wouldn't call it a pain. I know some people in my department would, but I don't think I would call it a pain to nav mesh an underwater level. I've done it a few times. It won't be for attacking. We like there's no underwater combat. What I was more to the point was saying, like, there's some like swimming levels where you have to sort of swim to get certain things and all that stuff. So I didn't mean like underwater dungeon-esque levels. I didn't mean that in that way. If that caused confusion, I'm sorry about that. like we did have underwater combat, but it's the behaviors that are the issue. Yeah, precisely. It's something that we had, and then it's just now super broken. So, and without the source code, and then you've got to update behaviors. It's just a pain, unfortunately. And there's literally, hey, thanks for the save, Esper. There's only really, realistically, one quest that requires underwater combat, which is Go Fish. That is pretty much the only time you really realistically need to use it for a quest. Oh, what the fuck have I done? What have I done there? Lol. Interesting. No worries, some prick. Yeah, it's the fisherman quest in a way. Basically, we're working on a way to still complete that quest without having to go in the water. Even if it's something as simple as... This is not how the final version is going to be, but if it's something as simple as putting all the slaughterfish right next to the shore, like, so you can swing at it while you're still standing up, sort of thing. So it's a compromise, you know. Nice blubfish. Looking forward to an eventual release. Yeah, can't wait for. I honestly can't wait to get it in your hands. It's been a long time. It's definitely been a long time coming. Which is why a lot of us are we're not stressed, but we're putting in a shit ton of work the past few months to get it out in as polished state as possible. Obviously, there will be some bugs, but we're not going to catch every single bug, unfortunately. It's just not a realistic scenario. But yeah, definitely just can't wait for you guys to play it. Or faster. That's true. That's true. It'll be in a very similar development window in terms of timeline as TED 6, it feels like. I hope when Skyblivion does come out, we have done it justice. That's I hope we have done it justice. But we'll jump in game in a second, and we'll go check out the bit of the realm that we're currently working on. Once I've done this little bit of Navmesh, because there's not that much left to do on this now. Because I do want to do some interior work, as well as working on Peryites today. So in terms of Navmesh that we've still got left to do, this is basically the area just here that we've got left out of Peryites realm, plus the caves. We've still got the caves to do. There is these 2 cells that we might do today. But there's what, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 cells left of Peryites, and we did 10 cells today. So it's only going to take another stream or 2 to do. I might do 2 more, so then we've got 9 to do left. Someone should make a tree mod for hunting where you can climb. That'd be cool. That would be cool. I might go do these cells quickly, actually. I didn't think I was gonna do any more, but we'll do those cells quickly. And then what I'll do is when we're finished for the for Peryites for the day, I will I'll increase the U-grids so you guys can see the full extent of what we've navmeshed in the past few days, to give you an idea of how much work we've actually done. Alright. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Really want to play Anvil again. Every time I hear the Anvil soundtrack, I'm just like, If only they were still a team. I think they could make a lot of money doing another game.
No place could keep him. He yearned for the skies. He abandoned the way that Malphus foresaw. He followed a path of his own. And he strayed in the void as a wayward wanderer, despising the path that was meant just for him. Yet the dreams that he sought in the deep red afterglow were as distant as ever before. He did find a home in the city below, where life neither purpose nor honor can hold. The woman who loved him held out her heart, and her suffering tore it apart. 'Cause he strayed in the void as a wayward wanderer, despising the path that was meant just for him. Yet the dreams that he sought in the deep red afterglow were as distant as ever before. Our ancient world seemed as old as his eyes. He had lived his whole life.
Right, that's so done. We just got this little bit to do up here.
'Cause you'll stray in the void as a wayward wanderer, despising the path that is meant just for you. Yet the dreams that you seek in the deep red afterglow are as distant as they'll ever be.
I do feel like if I had more time to stream today, I could give this realm a fucking good go at being completed. But I don't think that's going to happen today. Okay, if I had the energy, not the time. I mean, I technically got time, I just... Why don't you make that mod, Esper? You can do it. Come on.
Wolves asleep amidst the trees. Bats all a-swaying in the breeze. But one soul lies anxious while awake. Fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and
Alright, that's another 2 cells done. So that means if I get the entire world space up now, so 15, this might crash, just warning you. And I'll show you how much Navmesh we've done in the past 3 streams. Okay, here you go. In a second, let me refresh again. Here you go. That's how much we've done of this world space in the past 3 streams. Which is 10,813 triangles. Just a bit. Just a little bit. We've placed nearly 10,000 triangles in the last 3 streams. Well, over 10,000. And we've got, if I put the borders on, we've got this little area, this little 9-cell area left to Navmesh. These 2 cells should be pretty quick, same as this one. These ones will take a little bit longer, but this is the only area that we've got left. But as I said, I want to do some interiors. Today. And we have got the caves to do, but let's go in game. Let's go have a look and a wander around in game quickly. Right, it's enabled this time. Oh, I should have disabled tree trimmer. Fuck. Oh. Fuck's sake. Let me disable tree trimmer. There we go. Yoink. Take two. Take two. COW Skyby Perry World 1616. Do 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 do. Alright, welcome to Peryites World. We'll go have a little walk around the area that we just did. And as you can see, this is all area that we Navmesh today. All of these areas are stuff that we put down the Navmesh for. Yeah, this is all for one quest, yeah. But it is a Daedric quest, so... This was the final bit that we just did, was up here. All of this, this beautiful Navmesh that we put in. And that's where that's where the Navmesh stops with all those dead trees, because this is the next area that we need to Navmesh, is this area here. It's a bit more open. It's going to take a lot more work to do it as well. And we have to go through the cave system to be able to get into that middle area. And I believe the Navmesh that we just did was over here. Yeah. This was the little tiny bit that we just did. So as you can see, for this area here, there is a cave entrance just there. And the cave entrance for this one is behind this boulder. It's supposed to despawn, but... See what I mean? It's weird. I don't know why it's there. But... it just doesn't load. I don't know why that boulder's there. But we can have a sneak peek inside this cave. we've still got these caves to Navmesh as well. I think so. It might just be, it just might take a little while longer to go through. You might have to get all the other ghosts out the way before you can do that, but from a gameplay perspective, it's just going to frustrate people, I think, in order to try and, you know, get the ghosts out of the way, if that makes sense. Just so little. Yeah. There is another part to this cave, but I'm not gonna go through it, so yeah. The Who Space deserves several quests. Yeah, well, like a lot of these places, is gonna be great for modders to add like their own quests in and all of that good stuff at the end of the day. I don't know if you can pick these. No, they're not pickable. Well, there goes your idea. Oh, that was Hadra root. What are these even? They're just standard mushrooms. They're not a lootable thing, I don't think. I think it's just because it's supposed to be a Daedric realm. You're not supposed to be able to pick them. I don't know. Got some gold though. Take some gold. But I don't know. I don't know. We really need to animate these Hadra roots. Really do. But yeah, that's Peryites realm. What I'm going to do is we're going to switch over to doing some interior cells now. We will finish Peryites realm. The next time... it'll be at some point this week we'll finish Peryites realm off. But we're going to do some interior Navmesh now. Right, let's go. And so what I think we're gonna do is we are going to go COW Sky B whoa let's go to Cyrodiil, and we will have a look. Let me turn the Navmesh stuff off. Right, back in. I hate that when you spawn in, sometimes you get stuck in that. It's so annoying sometimes. Right. Cyrodiil. And we're going to make our way over towards... Let's go from... Let's go from the farm. let's go from the farm. Cyrodiil seems to be more pleasant, lol, yeah. Just a little bit more pleasant. It's a bit more open. That's for damn sure. And here's Anvil. Let's go in the castle gate of Anvil. Why isn't there any grass here? It's a bit strange. Anvil Castle. Might get a bit blinded here. Nope, we're fine. We're fine for once. Okay. Yeah, potentially. So, there is... Ooh, why the fuck did I get stuck there? So, there is a lot of quests for the Fighters Guild that takes place in Anvil, and we haven't had a Fighters Guild ready until literally a few days ago. So, what we're going to do is I think we are going to do a Navmesh, the Anvil Fighters Guild. Which has just been completed by Glitz, I believe. It should be ready. Looks fairly ready to me. It's quite a big place. This is the first time I'm actually seeing it, so ignore some of the doors. They're still old doors, but... Oh, there's even more up there. Fucking hell. And we need to get it ready. Need to get it ready in order for quests to be able to start playtesting. So... I think we're going to be Navmeshing the Anvil Fighters Guild if I can fucking find my way downstairs. There we go. Lots of doors. But yeah. Is there a basement as well? Don't think so. I've seen an attic room. I like how you can, like, spam your way up these stairs. That's always been a thing, though. The ladders, you can sort of spam your way up, like spam jump. Quite funny. But no, I don't think they. Because I'm Titan Man, I'll have a field I love all above, so dated. Yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing the Anvil Fighters Guild because Glitz only just finished it, like 2 days ago. So, yeah. But yeah, that's what I think we're going to be working on. And yeah, we will switch over to that. So let's quit out of the game. Let me disable Peryites. And we'll go back in and start working on the Anvil Fighters Guild. It's going good. It's going good. We're doing really well. Closer every single day. There is a few other areas that we've got that I can do as well, but the Fighters Guild is, like, very important, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm pretty sure it was open. Let me just double check. Yes, it is. It is good to go. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Right. Anvil Fighters Guild. There we go. That's the entire structure. We're gonna work our way from the top down on it. And then yeah. We'll go from there. We might get a few other places done today, but we'll start working on the Fighters Guild. Firstly, before we do anything, I'm going to disable all of the FX on it and delete the old Navmesh. So you can see this is the old layout of the Fighters Guild, and then this is the new layout of the Fighters Guild. It's a little bit of a difference between it. Yeah, but there's no what's the word? You can ask any questions that you like here. Whether I can actually give you an answer is a different story, but there should be there's no such thing as not being able to ask a question here. I don't know why that's missing a flooring piece, but I didn't see that in game at least. I should probably change my my stream title as well to Navmeshing Anvil Fighters Guild. Let me change it. How much of the world space is Navmesh? The Cyrodiil world, do you mean? I can give you an answer on how much is actually fully Navmeshed in terms of Cyrodiil if you want. If that's your question. 100%. There you go. That's the answer to your question on Cyrodiil. I can tell you that straight. Yeah, Cyrodiil, yeah. There's a bunch of interiors, yeah. It's mainly just icy interiors that are really quick and easy to Navmesh, and the last few Anvil stuff. There's really not a lot left. Right, that's one room done. Let's move on to the next. Interiors, I don't have a percentage on. I can't give you a percentage on interiors just because our interior percentage number also includes all of the what do you call it? The world spaces as well. So it sort of is a skewed number. So I can't really give you a number on that one. I need to get rid of the banners. Yeah. The world space itself, Cyrodiil, is essentially 100% completed. We are touching it up in a few places, but that's just touching it up. If it was to release today, essentially every single cell would have Navmesh in it. So yeah. We're just touching up like older Navmesh that's not up to like our standards today. That's basically what we're doing. So excited for this game. Oh yeah. It does it is a surreal experience to be part of a game developer. Well, be part of developing a game. Just because there's so many people out there who come up and say they're excited. Even in like real life, I've got like Skyblivion t-shirts and stuff. I mean, I'm wearing one right now, and there's so many people that sort of come up to you, like when I'm out and about and I've got my Skyblivion stuff on, who literally come up to me and say, like, thank you for like developing the game, this, that, and other, and it's a surreal sort of thing to happen. It's very weird. Right, next layer. But in all honesty, I can't wait to get Skyblivion into all of your guys' hands, and play the work that I have personally worked on for 3 years now, coming up to. Also, perfect portfolio. True that. I'm not like a bunch of the other devs. yes, it's nice to have on like as a portfolio piece, but I'm not like super like end all or be all. This is 100% needs to go on my portfolio kind of thing. Definitely a nice to have though. Are there any problems you have with the creation in regards to, I mean, most other engines don't, they have like full on proper auto generated system, so there's no reason to navmesh. My with other engines, I mainly do level design. Like Unreal, I'm a level designer. I only did Navmesh for Skyblivion was because I asked what they needed. I knew I could Navmesh, so I joined Skyblivion to Navmesh because that is the role that they needed at the time. So when it comes to Shivering Isles, when we get to that point, I would want to do some level design for it. Yeah, Shivering Isles is going to be released separately, yes. At a date that I have no idea about. It will get released when it's ready.
She was feared and desired. Beggars, thieves, and murderers were falling at her feet. As mistress of the castaway, she was worshipped and revered. Vintage wine and silken clothes, jewelry and tongue of gods, honey, loot and contraband were passing through her hands. Bribe, deceit, and robbery, no means to vile or fall for her. The art of crime she mastered like no one ever had. Beautiful and proud, the ruler of the Undercity. When the night closed in, she stayed sleepless until dawn. Many turned a beast, they visited her chamber. Anyone who quaffed and knew no shame could join her.
I mean, there's auto generation for Navmesh in Skyrim. It's just it's not the best, and it would take more work cleaning it up. That's why we're doing it by hand. Autogen's been in there since like the construction set.
No one could prevent confinement and delivery before the moon had waned. 2 months.
Thanks for the save, Xander.
Her body it was torn apart. The goat had stilled her hunger with their mother's torn remains. And anyone who was around was killed and stomped into the ground. And ever since the vet tears are tainting our world.
I can't spell interiors for shit today. Oh my god. Swear to god. Thanks for the save, Xander. Oh, there's a door here. Yeah, same here. Does this mean we get potentially... We could do in the future, yeah. In the future, there could be level design streams. Right, one final door, eh? And what we do is we unhide the Navmesh and we join them together. I should be able to join Navmesh together here. And then that makes it all one piece. And we just do our usual extra vertice cleanup. With only Navmeshing, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, this is all the NPCs actually see, is this. They don't see anything else. They just see triangles, technically, obviously. Or every triangle's got a number, and they go, follow the number. essentially. Is the best way to visualize it.
Our ancient world seemed newborn in his eyes.
Right.
No
What else have we
place
got?
could keep
Horse
him
Whisperer
here
Stables?
for the skies. He abandoned the way that Malphus foresaw. He followed a path of his own. And he strayed in the void.
Let's do Horse Whisperer Stables next. Because that is Anvil Fighters Guild done. Yeah, I've fully... This was... When was it now? Let's have a look. September 2020 was when I streamed it. And I began it in June 14th was the first one. June 14th until until September, and it was 230 parts, including all 3 endings. But I cannot really remember the story, so I really want to replay it again. What, the doing the Navmesh for Anvil? Yeah. Horse Whisperer Stables should be even quicker, because this is it. It's tiny. Why is that over there? That should be there. Fair enough. I think I've accidentally duplicated something, so I'm going to have to go into Xedit to fix that afterwards. Right, let's get the upstairs out of the way. Otherwise it becomes a pain to Navmesh, with Navmesh underneath itself, so... I think this is all one shell. Yeah, you can see it's all one shell. So can't get rid of stuff as easily on this one. But this is generally how quickly I go through Navmesh on interiors. So if you've got like, I don't know, say a couple hundred, I don't know, for example, Imperial City houses, I'm going to get through them like really quick. I feel like this wasn't checked over, but oh well. It needs doing, so it's on the list. This is actually our last stable as well. All the other stables in the game are fully finished and navmeshed. Hey Vampire. Seeing a split level house in Oblivion is kind of weird, but I guess all the inns are like this. I mean, this is a stable, so it's not even an inn. This one isn't. Uh, 18118. And it's done. Okay, what else is on the list? As we're getting through these quite quickly. Let's do Lel's quality merchandise. No, there's still a little bit to do. But I needed a break from exterior stuff, so we've only got 9 cells left. So let me pull up the image and I'll show you. So this is the realm. We've done all of this already, and then today we did all of this, all of that. So there is only these 9 cells left now. So we will get it done this week, but I chose to not do it today because we did 12 cells today. So yeah. We're just taking a break and just blasting through some of the interiors. So this is actually a shop, this one. So thanks for the drink. Lel's quality merchandise. As I was saying, like, earlier, like, you give me a couple of hundred interior cells, That's a few days. It really doesn't take that long, for me at least. I knew that was going to happen. That should be the door. It is. There's some bits floating. We will just call it a magic shop, why not? There's no bug here. I feel like there should be another door marker there. That's fine. Right, that's those fixed. Right, anything more floating? I don't think so. Cool. 90. Oh, that's got a slight issue. Oh, there is a door marker there. Why didn't that show up a minute ago? Well, there you go. It has got a door marker. And that's that one done. That's Lel's quality merchandise off the list as well. What else do we have? Appreciate what you're doing. Excited for the project? No worries, Nada. No worries. Do you know if the King of Lindai will visually wear the crown of Lindai instead of the... I have no idea off the top of my head. I'd have to look. Is he even a... Not there, but... Yeah. Any icy interiors? Not at the moment, but all of them do have... Every single Imperial City interior has temporary Navmesh in it. Because some of the shells are still a bit out, but... Yeah. Who is this? I'm looking for one in particular. Not that one. Let's do this one. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This is Gogan's house. Ooh. Whoops. I accidentally disabled the entire thing. Is that a merchant test below? Yeah. It's how the creation kit deals with merchants and stuff like that. I'm sure you guys know which quest this house is for. The Siren's Deception. If you know that quest, it's for the Siren's Deception. Don't know it? Oh, why the... Oh, it's on the floor. I was like, why is there a bottle of wine where it is? It's just on the floor. It's like, Crafty, don't you keep bottle of wines on the floor? And I'm like, no, because I don't drink fucking wine. The door's over there again. What the hell is going on with these doors? There we go. Now it's gone green. 104. Right, that's another one done. We are getting through these. This one has a basement. How about this one, guys? Do you know which house in Anvil Arvina is? That's a very famous quest. Yes, a rat problem. few girls and a group of embarrassed men. We have got the basement to do on this one as well, so we will be doing the basement. Every single one of the houses, by the way, has been level designed by Glitz. Yeah, so where's the basement door? I know that's the basement door, but I'm just like, where is it? Oh, it's over here. Fuck's sake. All these doors just go in walkabouts. But you can see why it doesn't take that long to get through some of these. And the basement. What we can do this. Other questions about overseas, except under ND? I don't know what you mean. Oh shit. Thanks for the save. I don't know who it is. Esper. Of course it's Esper. Thanks for the save. Did you combine some of the cells in the larger builds? Yes. So where possible, especially in non-quest dungeons, where we've had the opportunity, we have condensed the amount of cells. Like a good example of that is the Anvil Fighters Guild that we just worked on. That is now a single cell technically. So where possible, we have condensed the cell number. Hey, Belly. New NPCs. In cities, I think we're aiming to add some extras and just have generic, like, dialogue of good morning, hello, how are you? They don't have really anything to say, just to fill in the world a bit. Apart from that, I have no idea of any other plans that we might have. What we cooking? You'll find out. Oh boy, will you find out. But yeah, we're hopefully releasing the video soon, TM. So. Okay, that is another one ticked off. That's 5 Anvil interiors we've done in no time at all. Smells nice already. Temper your expectations. Cameron Paradise Tour. There's only one other thing that I've got. This is the only other interior that I've got, and I think it's a bit too much for what I want to do today. This is the Anvil guard barracks. So maybe we'll go and have a wander around the Anvil world space for a tick. But that's ticked off 5 interior cells that... Claim sheet, merge sheet, claim sheet. Let me just tick these off, otherwise I'll forget. What was it? We did lowest quality merchandise. We did Anvil Fighters Guild. We did Rogan's house. We did Athena's house. And we did stables. That was it. There we go. How playable is it so far? Let me close out the CK, and we'll go for one final walkabout, and we'll you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see how far we are. Okay. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's go down to the lighthouse. Let's go to the lighthouse and walk into Anvil through the docks. Yeah. Always some jank in the engine for sure. Oh, that's another area that I need to fix. I'll fix this one over here. I fixed this one finally. I just haven't fixed that corner over there, so.
What do you want?
There is still a million guards up here. Here's something funny, guys. That you probably notice is just here in Anvil. It gets better though, because there you go. Yeah. It's because their packages are not set up, I don't think, right? So they haven't got any, like, patrol packages. Like, certain ones do. Like, these ones do. But these ones don't. Like, these ones do. But these ones, don't. And they all look exactly the same. Right, so Tide and Tonic. Where is... I think it's this one, actually. Lel's Quality Merchandise. This is one of the interiors that we worked on today.
I'm Norbert Lels. I let my merchandise speak for itself. Look around. If you see something you like, we'll talk about a price.
What rumors you got?
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it.
What have you got for sale?
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Oh, I'm sure there is. You've got nothing.
Anvil's a port town. That's why you'll see items here you won't find in the Imperial City. The captains keep an eye out for special items for me. Just leave.
How about if I go upstairs? What you can do, eh? What you can do? What you can do? Oh, that's my mouse going off the screen. That's not the game. I wasn't doing anything. I promise. No glitz. We've got 9 cells left to do on the on Peryites realm, and then the 3 caves. So I decided to do some interiors. And it's a shame you weren't here for it, so you'll have to go back and watch the VOD. But I did like 5 Anvil interiors. So yeah, that was one of them. And it said join the Fighters Guild, eh?
What can I do for you?
I'd like to
Looking
join the
for some
Fighters
work?
Guild.
If the Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining?
Yes, sign me up.
Fine. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild. For contracts, speak either with me or with Burzgro Kosh in Chadenhall. Good luck to you.
Advancement?
You will advance through the ranks of the Fighters Guild when you have proven your merit. As you complete contracts and fulfill your duties, you'll be promoted to the next station, accepting
The music's so loud.
duties and responsibilities. Be aware, though, that your rank can be stripped for failure to uphold the tenets of the guild, or at the sole discretion of the guild master.
Anvil.
Our Fighters Guild chapter here is big, primarily because we're a training center.
Yeah, it is
Which
yours,
earns us
Liz.
good living.
It's only been in the build like 2 days.
Don't know if this is true, but I heard
We
again
navmeshed
all female
this
fighters
the
is
Fighters
preying
Guild, by the
on
way,
married
Glitz.
menfolk.
That's what I'm saying. It was a shame you weren't here for it. I got a bit burnt out for the Peryites realm, to be honest. Gang.
An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil.
This is how
method of robbing.
playable it is, by the
They
way,
pick on only the men.
Tim.
If you wanna
Timos.
help us do something about it, go talk to Gogan and Malona. Let's just say Gogan is intimately involved and leave it at that.
Contract.
A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house.
Rats? Rats?
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck.
Oh, I will.
Go take care of the rat. Then talk to me.
So yeah, this is like fully Navmesh now. We needed to Navmesh it just because the what do you call it, the Fighters Guild literally pretty much exclusively takes place in Anvil's Fighters Guild, so it needed to be done. Right, let's go see about these rats then, shall we? Oh, the guard's moving. The guard is moving off.
I feel sorry for Overbells. What is it?
Quick march! Da, 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 da.
Have you heard any word about
Oh.
the other provinces?
Oh, oh, oh.
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Altar. It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
And
Times like this, I think the thieves
the random conversations as well.
The Grey Fox has been spotted. Some of the men gave chase, but he eluded them. Don't worry. We'll bring that scoundrel in, no matter what it takes. No heroics now, all right? Remember your training, and do what you have to do. But don't take any unnecessary risks. Hey, did you hear that? I thought I heard someone calling. Go away. I guess that's our cue. So, what do you have to report? Didn't you hear the explosion?
Okay, so we're looking for Athena's house. Where's talking to Wes? Yeah. Kind of funny though. Right, let's go see what she wants. Does the skeleton key have a different model? Yes. I think we've shown it off. It is player.add item. That isn't an item, is it? Nope. That's an idol. Let me have a look here. Quote it? Oh yeah, I forgot about quoting it. Fuck's sake. My brain's not working today. There it is. C45AA1. C45AA1. Why? Oh, fuck's sake. That's the perk. That's Misk. That's a spell, isn't it? Fuck's sake, my brain is... You can tell it's getting late, can't you? I don't think this is our model. Oh yeah, it is our model. It is our skeleton key model. Yeah, it's just been one of those days. Right, let's go see this lady about the rats, and she's downstairs now. Hello!
Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild. Good, I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement.
Rats?
That's right. Rats in my basement. And something has been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something. I don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink noses, their scaly little tails. Please get to the basement and find out what's happening.
Okay.
Please save my little rats.
Oh, that's my mouse going off the screen. Ignore that. What the? Why is my gauntlet black? I don't fucking know. We have got God mode on, so... Starving mountain lion! It's a mountain lion! I've got AI off as well. Where? Voice acting went crazy for this quest. Yeah, pretty much. Uh-oh. I think they need to be turned into statics instead of havoc. Oh dear. You know what I meant? Not have havoc.
Well, what have you found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there?
It was a mountain lion.
Mountain lion? In my basement? But how? That's not possible. But it happened. What if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinarus and Ventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do.
Okay.
Please, go find Pinarus and those mountain lions.
I will do. Like the disposition display? Yeah, we're still working on how to increase it. Yeah, it's even in the back, by the way. Magical hat. If you go around here, you can see how they got through the Anvil wall, and then how they get into the her basement. So there is explanations of how they get into Anvil in the first place and then into the basement, so...
What do you want?
Oh, you're up there. Okay. Don't think this house has got Navmesh in it, so he should be upstairs? Yes. Hi there.
Inaris and Ventius, hunter, woodsman, and marksman at your service.
Mountain lions.
Mountain lions? Here? Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good, and maybe make that old nut feel better. Let me know if you need my help. Mountain lions? Here.
Okay, so this...
If they're around, I can find them. Come with
This
me.
is not
A hunt will do us good, and
continuing.
maybe make that old nut feel
Probably
better.
because this house doesn't have any Navmesh. I would guess. It does though. Does have Navmesh. Maybe not. I don't know why you're... Oh. Blitz.
Quickly now.
Yeah, that's not triggering for some
What is
reason. Oh well. But yeah, a lot of the quests do work reasonably well now, so yeah.
Why do you bother me? Go away.
Oh, it's the debug menu, so we have... This is Navmesh mode. Then we also have occlusion and where the cell borders are, so we can visualize where the cell borders are. So we're in one cell, and then we'll move into another cell right now. So it's a debug menu. It's a mod by... It's a mod by Spooderman on the Nexus, so yeah. Yeah, maybe. But it had green markers, so I don't know. I don't know on that one.
Why do you bother me? Go away.
I am going away. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about there.